Welcome to Bakerstreet.coasters live. Please remember to subscribe. Anyways, so yesterday I went to Legoland Winsdor Resort for the final time this year and the final theme park. Now, I am reporting to you like literally at 9 o'clock, so near enough. But went to Legoland Winsdor Resort and we did get there a bit late, so the queue times were a bit longer than expected beforehand. But apart from that, it was absolutely amazing. I say apart from that until you get to the queue times. The queue times were horrendous yesterday. Supreme85, hello, how are you? So the fact that the queue times yesterday were horrendous, we got on barely any rides. Now, we got onto the Dragon, which was the first ride we went on. We went on to the flight of the Skyline was 60 minutes. We didn't bother doing that. We went to Lego City Deep Sea Adventure, which used to be called Atlantis, which I kind of like the theming to it. But it's the exact same videos over and over again, which I find really repetitive and boring, because when you're queuing for a very, very long time. So the last time was at Legoland, let's just say, it was literally just walk on, I'm not joking. And then when you got there yesterday, it was like you were stuck in a queue. I haven't seen many people at a Christmas event ever, stuck in a queue, and it was like, not the best. Now, in my vlog, which I am doing, I did mention about cardboard cutouts and their theming, which I think was absolutely appalling, because they had Lego figures of elves, and then they had stuff like cardboard cutouts of elves and gingerbread men, and I'm like, you've literally got Lego, use it. Like, what am I to rebuild the world? But yeah, no, sorry, I jumped there. So going back to the rides we got on, so yeah, we went to the Dragon, went to Legoland Deep Sea Adventure, Haunted House. I don't know what they've done to that, but it is a lot more intense than normal. Then we went Mia's Riding Adventure, which yet again said it was 10 minutes on the thing, on the queue time app. It really wasn't. It was like atrociously 40 minutes. We were in that queue for quite a long time. Went into the Legoland Express, which is always quick and it's always nice to be on there. We get for an end day thing. It's quite cool. And then we also went to go on Laser Raiders, which was absolutely appalling again. They were playing Clutch Powers, The Adventures of Clutch Powers, which is a good movie, because it was the first Lego movie I ever had, and it's the first Lego movie they've ever released. So it was pretty cool. And then I had Lego Star Wars. But having Lego Clutch Powers as their overall movie thing they do to keep people occupied is absolutely amazing in that area. Now, Laser Raiders is a very, very long-winded queuing line, because there's only 4 people to a car, which I think really needs to change. But I also did cover out the fact that there is less interactive dark rides in the UK, which means why do I keep saying Laser Raiders? No, they are named Laser Raiders. Laser Raiders is basically a unique ride to the UK now, as we got Jewel took out 2 years ago. And the only other Merlin park which has an interactive dark ride is, of course, Chessington with Toon Blaster. And then you have other dark rides, which is okay, just like Blackpool Pleasure Beach with Wallace and Gromit and Alice in Wonderland. But the Laser Raiders having a unique interactive dark ride made out of Lego is just a unique touch to Legoland as a whole. Now, it did state that there was no water rides allowed to be on in the park. Now, no water ride was on apart from one, which I think it was on anyways, but it was the Lego City Fire Brigade thingy. It's just a fire one where you squirt water at the fire and it knocks down. But I'm like, that's water, isn't it? Now, it was also something about water. It was also sad to see Viking River Splash on the hill train top things. As you go down, you saw the Viking River Splash, and it was no longer it had loads of water in it from the day before because it was raining. But it's really, really unfortunate to see that go and leave us. But really, really, what should I say? Really, really excited to see what the improvement to that area could be. Could be a new roller coaster, not like they're building one at the moment. Could it also be a new themed area, because you got the spinning spiders, which is the only thing left of a Viking area place. I don't know what it's called, it's been so long. So yeah, it's nice to see that they're doing something good, or they're attempting to do something good with that area. But if they're going to bring back Viking River Splash, highly suggest it. Please do, please. And another thing is the fact that the minifigure speedway, I did go over, I have gone and seen that, and it's absolutely tall, it's huge. But the only thing I also did speculate on is in the back there is a house. Now that white house is the overlooker. It used to be like where all the people used to go. I think it's Lego Corporations there. And that house is getting redone, which I find really strange. Because of that house getting redone and also Lego, the minifigure speedway being built, it's kind of it's kind of like, oh yeah, if you're going to do this, at least this, and which I think's a bit of a bribery right there, but we roll with it. And another good thing is that we're going to see a new roller coaster come to Legoland next year, because we stuck with the 2 dragon coasters and the Duplo Dino, which I really wouldn't suggest. Now it is going, the Legoland minifigure speedway is going behind the Duplo Dino, which is like going to tower it. It'll be so funny if that goes on the land side now. But it's an amazing thing to just view, because you view it from miles away and you know it's there. Now another thing I do cover in my video is the fact that there is black boarding around the old Lego Styles experience area, which is like help the world, like build the world or something. Now hopefully that also turns into something new, because at the moment it's really a dead place. I'm not joking. It's like nobody ever goes in there. Nobody knows what it is, and I have no clue what it is. It's just up there, and it's just a red and blue with a bunch of glass in it. So it is what it is. We have to see for the future of Legoland, but at the moment the only future stands for is Ferrari, which is there, and hopefully it doesn't have an IP for Legoland Minifigure Speedway, and if it does, it'll really work well with that theming, because you've got Legoland Build and Race, and then you've got the Legoland Ferrari minifigure speedway. That would be pretty cool. Now the fact that they're not building it in Lego City and behind Duplo Valley, that really does take away the advantage of, oh no, what is this coaster's theming? But it could be something to do with Lego Technics, so it is what it is. I have no clue. Now overall, just apart from the paper cutouts, the Lego theming of Christmas was absolutely stunning. I'm not joking. It was like you had Christmas and you had Santa dancing. You also had elves dancing, for it's pretty cool, and Santa with tank, God knows. But it was just. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. I did cover it in my whole video POV, but I'm still editing that. So yeah, smile always. Please remember to subscribe, and if you want any comments, go on comment. Bye, guys.